Hello and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, we are going to, we have landed here on planet Joba, home of the Megacorp Games, and indeed we are going to take part in the arena battle here to get the Infiltrator gadget. So, firstly, in order to get to the arena itself, we will need to get another gadget for Clank. So yes, an upgrade as it were. These annoying, I guess, gladiators, which look like recolored versions of the gladiators from planet Barlow. Seriously. Well, just go after you relentlessly. The worst time is when you have to deal with them piloting the turrets, as we will see, because there are some turrets here in, dare I say, in planet Joba, and indeed, we will need to do something about these guys. So yeah, I want to take care of these guys with the pulse rifle, so in order to make sure they don't man the turret there. Of course, you can see one in the corner there. I'm guessing all of the thugs for less and whatnot, desert riders included, are lizard men. Fair enough. Apparently, even though I'm trying to shoot them with the pulse rifle, it seems this guy is as stubborn as they come. There we go. With our upgrade now to, I think it's the flux rifle. I'm not sure about that, but there you go. We can easily target them, and it causes an explosion as well. Seriously. However, because I took out all of the gladiators here, it does mean there's no one else to take on. So yeah, them's the breaks. Or maybe there is, because I just began to leave the area and they started swarming in. Yeah, as soon as you start manning the turret, they flee for their lives because they know how powerful these things are. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, we will have a section very soon, in fact, I think, where we will have to deal with, something similar to what we did on planet, in Metropolis in Ratchet and Clank 1. Remember Quark's training course? Not the first one that we used, should I say? Excuse my stammering there. We used the death course to get the swing shot, and indeed there is a segment on Planet Joba that's fairly similar. The difference is it's over a bottomless pit. And we will need to use here, as you saw a moment ago, to use the... what are you doing walking backwards? You're not Michael Jackson, mate! Stop trying to do a moonwalk. You suck at it. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, this is the section I was talking about. Here, we will have to stand on the dynamo platform while we get up here. The difference is, unlike with Metropolis, we have to time our jumps with each of these things, and it's much harder, of course. So yeah, the worst of these obstacles are those cylindrical ones, because they will push you out of the way, especially if you're right before them. Seriously, I got my ass stuck on that one. Seriously. One thing I will say, I do like the music. It kind of reminds me a bit of the music from... I don't know. It does remind me of some of the Ratchet and Clank 1 music, strangely. Yes, I guess it remixes part of the Pogitaru and Veldin theme, I guess. Which is weird, because this isn't the only time we will get remixes from other Ratchet and Clank games. Of course, Ratchet and Clank 3 also has them, as we will see when we get to Ratchet and Clank 3. Anyway, that being said, let's get up here and avoid these things like the plague. Really? I'm gonna get my ass stuck again? This is gonna be the pain, isn't it? The pain in my ass because I cannot do this. So, I'm going to actually switch to the helipack. Yeah, because that might work. Because of the extra boost jump. Because I cannot use the normal boost jump from the thing. I don't know also if we're using, speaking of the thruster pack, if Ratchet actually has the ability to do his slam move that he had in the first Ratchet and Clank game on the PS2. Again, you can use these platforms to get across. Not so much with the circular ones, they'll just push you off, as I say. So, and yes, thank goodness I used the boost maneuver, seriously. I'll definitely need it here, so yeah. And then, yeah, let's go over here, seriously. And then they'll disappear and get over to this one. This one's a double platform, and hopefully we can slowly glide downwards, and there we go. And at the very top of here, we will meet an old, well, not yet. We'll soon meet an old, well, I can't say nemesis. It's the same bloke who sold us the Rhino back in Ratchet and Clank 1. Seriously. Anyway, let's go all stealthy like here. And, well, they're coming for us. Okay, here comes a Rhino. Don't let it push us off the platform. No, I don't want to be pushed off the platform. No way in hell do I want that. You can shoot me in the back if you want, but don't push me off the freaking platform. Anyway, there were two of those gladiators. I don't know if they're gladiators. They remind me of Butch. Manning the turrets. So yeah. Or staffing? Doesn't really sound right with the old turrets, but there you go. So now I want the Seeker gun. Yeah. Finish those guys off and then back to the Blitz cannon. Okay, fine! Mini turret glove! Mini turret glove, and then I might go to the Blitz cannon just to finish him off. Okay, there we go, and get some boost up there. Don't you dare go near the turret, you crazy gladiator, you. I can't even think, seriously. Anyway, over here, we will get a zip line, and that will take us to the bloke who sold us the Rhino last time.
Hey, you two going to the games?
Yeah? What's it to ya?
Whoa, take it easy, Chief. I ain't looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna need this Levitator to get in there. Nice doing business with you again. Time for me to, relocate.
The instructions are in Blargian. Goodbye. It says here, tab A goes into slot B. Okay, and then magnetize the graviton matrix, remove your left arm, what? And done.
You do have skills.
You know it.
So, the Levitator. This is an interesting gadget, in that you can only fly upwards for a short amount of time. You will see on the right that there is a meter. So yeah, after that meter drains, what will happen is that both Ratchet and Clank will, if you're gliding, they'll slowly go down. However, if you fall down there, then you will, well, die instantly. And there is a planet coming up where we will have to use that quite a bit. So, indeed, let's go up. With this, even if you have the helipack equipped, you will still go with the thruster pack.
Are you ready for the main event? Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet, and some metal guy. They'll be lucky to survive against the toughest gladiators in the galaxy. Let's get it on!
Okay, so let's see what we have to deal with. More rhinos. Yep, and probably more. Okay, so what are those guys? So we also have to deal with spider bots, which are a new enemy here. Though they go down easily to the military glove, seriously. And if not with that, then I can easily use the mini nuke on them. And yes, you don't go into this fight without, or you go into this fight without being able to use your, or refill your weapons. So yeah, I'm glad I bought the military glove. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's see. I want the lava gun. It is a very good weapon. It spreads its lava around and can attack multiple enemies from quite far away. Seriously, I do like it. We can also get an upgrade from Slim Cognito a little later, which will also help with this weapon. Yes, so indeed. Ouch! Stupid Toclafane. Go back to the master! Seriously, go back to the master. Anyway, that being said, yeah, rhinos, and these are actual, I don't know if they actually are rhinos, I'm just calling them rhinos. But yeah, they are more in common with rhinos than those train dinghies from Sonic Heroes. Other than that, you will have to deal with flamethrowers coming up from the ground, which can burn Ratchet, seriously. And, of course, the robots will also launch fireballs at you, so yeah. I probably don't want to deal too much with that. So, let's see. There are 8 rounds in all for this match. There is also the cage match, which, if you want to get the Infiltrator, well, it is mandatory anyway. But yeah. Thankfully, I did get a screen nuke with the, let's say, nanotech upgrades, or at least that's something. And then, well, that's that! So we've done that, and we also get a new pair of boots. These, I believe, are the charge boots. No, the gravity boots. Sorry, not the charge boots. I'm thinking of something else. No, the gravity boots pretty much replace the Magna boots. And in my opinion, they work a lot better than the Magna boots. Because the momentum afforded by them is a lot more easier to deal with. Anyway, let's do the cage match for the Infiltrator. And right here, we will launch Ratchet into the air because apparently this is their equivalent of a cage match. You will definitely do this after the you do the regular match. And yes, if you do try and take on the enemies down there, you will have to contend with the lava, of course. So yeah. All the while, a bunch of robots will appear, along with gladiators and spider bots. Again, nothing too hard. I do like to use the mini turret glove here because of the fact that it can easily knock some of the robots off the platform. I think from the 3rd or 4th round onwards, what will happen is that these large rocks will start shooting out of the lava and right into Ratchet, so you have to avoid them as well. Seriously. If this is what's Planet Joba's equivalent of a cage match is, I think I'd rather have the one from Spider-Man, seriously. And I don't mean the game, I actually mean the first Spider-Man film. Seriously. But, nevertheless, let's see, have we got everything? I don't know, we still have to deal with the well, the fireballs, and there's one. Okay, so he's down. And finally the thing drains and we can get down there. So yeah, and with that, the Infiltrator is ours. So yeah, if only we could wait for the thing to go up. Anyway, here's our second puzzle gadget, the Infiltrator. So indeed, I am going to, not face the Arachnoid yet, no. Instead, I am going to actually use the Infiltrator because we can do that. So yes, we also have a damage avoidance thing. We also have a time challenge. Might as well leave this in, I guess. I don't know if I do this right or not, but there you go. So you have to kill all the enemies in the allotted time. And yeah, it is not one of those stages, thankfully, where you can't take damage, although we will get those in Ratchet and Clank 3, in Annihilation Nation. More on that when I do Ratchet and Clank 3. But, yeah. Of course, being the stealthy weapon, the pulse rifle is... Oh, Vaporizer! Okay, it is called the Vaporizer in this case. The Vaporizer is absolutely useless in arena combat. Seriously. So we can't do that. Unless you know how to aim with it, which in this sort of situation you can't. Seriously. So, miniature glove... Don't you bite me on the arse, you stupid spider. I thought spiders spin webs or use their things, but nah, never mind. Blast the Tocklefane as well. Go back to the master, you get the idea. Anyway, yeah, that is that. And, let's see. Oh, thank goodness for the Blitz Cannon, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. And the annoying thing is finding each of the enemies. Seriously, sometimes they won't appear until you get close to them, such as with the Tocklefane. Seriously, they're just... Speaking of Tocklefane, they kick my ass. Oh well, I'm gonna go test out the, dare I say, the Infiltrator, because we needed to take down this force field anyway. So, indeed, the way the Infiltrator works is that you have to follow a certain pattern to complete the pattern. It isn't too hard to use. The puzzles, like with the Trespasser, do get harder, but nothing nearly as tedious as with the Trespasser. Anyway, there is one more thing we can do here on Planet Joba, and I am going to do that, hopefully, in the next episode. So I will see you then. Goodbye!